And it is even ignoring the reality that both JP Morgan or even Wells Fargo have accepted the use and attractiveness of charge for more than one way, such as credit scorecards, loan money owed, mortgage payments, and lots of others. And of course, there is going to be $9 trillion all flowing into XRP and the XRP ledger, sport converting throughout BlackRock. Yes, BlackRock desires to accumulate as a great deal XRP as they could. They want the Ripplenet machine, and they are investing $9 trillion into accumulating it all in the subsequent probably 5 years. And while the timeline isn't shown, we do understand that BlackRock is shopping for $9 trillion, with the crypto rumors speculating all of it going into the XRP ledger. And so earlier than we do a deep dive into this video, because the next 12 hours may want to genuinely make people multi-millionaires that preserve XRP, I want to have a main XRP giveaway. Yes, we're gifting away over 50,000 XRP if you guys sign up and do a transactional uphold. We're additionally guaranteeing as much as $100 well worth of free money for you men to buy as a whole lot crypto as you can via that platform via uphold again. All you got to do to say as much as $100 and enter the $50,000 received giveaway is honestly tap the like button, join the channel with your put-up notifications percentage of this video, and most importantly, sign up and uphold the usage of my hyperlink within the description and do a transaction. Once it truly is finished, you'll input into the giveaway and you will arise to $100 really worth of crypto with a view to preserve a major XRP bag. Now, with that being said, allow us to get right into it. So Bitcoin has crossed over 100,000 XRP, did a minor retracement. But now it's far formally completed, and we're really going through a major surge in quantity for XRP in margin cap, or even in fee. I mean, just inside the closing 12 hours after a prime retracement, XRP has all started recovering, up 6% within the remaining 12 to 24 hours, and inside the final 7 days, up over 36%. I imply we have become returned to those ranges in which we are approximately to cross XRP's all-time excessive at around $3.40. But what makes things thrilling is this, and it took me quite a few studies and technical analysis. To get to this end, XRP could be $3.20 in the next 12 hours, and a huge bullish breakout triangle direction is officially made in the manner, skyrocketing XRP to $54.19 by means of the cease of the week. Now, if you guys didn't see this, there has been additionally a few reviews closing time suggesting that if XRP broke the $2.25 mark, then it might effortlessly surge to beyond all-time high. And properly it did. And so due to that, you can truly see that all the TA that we have been accomplished over the previous few days have really concluded to the same conclusion as $3.40 past the all-time excessive within the next 24 hours and of direction the XRP charge within the next couple of weeks speculated to skyrocket to probably inside the loads, if now not hundreds of greenbacks. And let's apart no longer forget about the reality that the Bank of USA formally announced a first-rate partnership with Ripple Labs to simply assume that soon sufficient, the complete price system for the Bank of America reduced Bank of USA will formally start the usage of Ripplenet, which simply ends up the usage of XRP ledger, the usage of XRP for payments. And so as you guys can see in this tweet, Bank of USA has announced a partnership with Ripple Labs. Soon they will be the use of XRP for all payment transactions. But this video is nearly entirely going to be about XRP's price. So let's shift far away from those banks, these large institutions like JP Morgan, BlackRock, Wells Fargo, all of these massive establishments buying XRP to what's XRP's fee. Because we have heard numbers all the manner from $1 to $10 to $100, $10,000, $10,000, even $35. 000, and at one point I literally heard within the loads of thousands, and this is a loopy one due to the fact it showed 1 million greenbacks in keeping with XRP coming from its MIDI, but modern day video we need to restriction that right into a greater logical, greater comprehensible wide variety. And that is $10,000 to $35,000 in line with XRP showed. Now, not by analysts on Twitter, not with the aid of influencers, but by way of honestly a reputable supply. That's a chief project capitalist organization, investment buddies, essentially that are shopping for in themselves XRP, which have executed the studies that persisted to do studies, and this sort of is Vail Hill Capital One among the biggest crypto venture capitalist establishments with its coping, with director Jimmy Valley talking approximately XRP, not on this clip about you men, it's insane, but Jimmy Valley is going over the reality that XRP will probably be priced among 10,000 and 35. $000 because of its international adoption, no longer simply by way of establishments and banks, but additionally with the aid of important banks and governments in its entirety, or at the least consisting of it as part of price systems, the usage of the example of FedNow. FedNow payments, run by the Federal Reserve Payments of the USA of America, is really set to put in force the XRP ledger to enforce the blockchain element in their charge device. And so what he essentially stated, Jimmy Valley, is that if extra of the governments begin to do this, and all of them you already know finish to a choice wherein they're going to promote bills the use of XRP, then the fee of those are skyrocketed from $10,000 to $35,000. Now again, I will roll the clip for you guys, so pay attention to this intently. Just primarily based for your honest opinion goes to hit say a month after regulation. Yeah. So we accept as true with that the last domino to fall on law right now is the SEC lawsuit, and that would be resolved in quite a few methods. However, it may also be resolved in regulation coming in over the pinnacle. We comprehend this approaching though proper. So after I say impending, I would be surprised if a quarter from now we're in reality nonetheless embroiled within the SEC lawsuit, because I suppose the scenario all through the world is such that we are going to want a solution, like an XRP, for liquidity functions quicker instead of later. So the question is then, okay, we've got magically resolved it. In which does the fee go? It's easy to venture that it is a double-digit wide variety. So you realize, I suppose, it without delay shoots up to a $10, doubtlessly $20. The wild card to me is that there is virtually a deal to be carried out. Most of the significant banks and governments to essentially have XRP work as the sector's bridge foreign money and neutral, a impartial asset that would be traded between the imperative banks to transport a particular sort of fiat to another sort of fiat. If that's what takes place, it is returned to what we had been discussing in advance. We're given to cover type of all the cash. And I assume you are looking at a selection that XRP might settle on settlement. So this would manifest immediately somewhere between $10,000 and $35,000 a coin. And our lives will be, you already know, perhaps the identical, perhaps unique. I don't know, probably a little exclusive. All right, now that you men have heard this, permits take another shift of stance toward the XRP lingo and no longer just awareness on XRP. I mean, this proper, here's a large, as it's very important for TA, all of the things that it in reality shows you that every 800 days we get a big smash in, and that we have simply hit that 800-day mark. But what I actually need to spotlight is the XRP ledger. And that is the rate for XRP expected in the bull run. It's in reality $983.29 in keeping with XRP for the CTF token over $1,872.81, and for XLM $724.94. And on this example, I'm shopping for extra every day, so allows take a shift to the accept your ledger. TTIP token is the top accept your ledger or DeFi token, but it's at the accept your ledger and the Polygon chain. And as you guys can see, we have been calling the tape pretty properly. We stated there's a big danger that there may be going to be a retracement, after which we're going to poke back up into a primary breakout. Guys, I literally told you men that is going to be the point of retracement. And then we're going to see a prime uptick from right here. And it form of indicates right there. I advise you men that we are going to get those two bars, much like how we did every different time before another principal breakout takes place. And so it is unfolding as predicted, and I suggest this factor is going to make human beings multi-breaking millionaires. Just observe the total supply and the concept of it. This is the first step of our payment rewards framework. Like this does not exist, guys. The first ever cash again system, theoretically. So for instance, you have got MasterCard and they have like a solidity point price praise machine. Well, the modern day buying and selling fund is that payment praise gadget for both the XRP ledger and everything of crypto. In reality, I've been doing a whole lot of research, and there's been numerous analysts predicting over $1,400 according to CTF token with a $40 billion marketplace cap, which you could without problems attain